I want us to project for a moment, let's say 10 years. What does the next 10 years look like? And let's not just think just politics. Let's put that aside because that's a whole different discussion. Let's think about like what the job market looks like, what we as day-to-day human beings are going to be doing. What does the next 10 years look like? Now, some people might be like, oh, it's pretty much the same thing, but I think we're in for a real shift here. And a lot of it has to do with AI and automation as a whole, because this is a big factor in what many businesses now are starting to do. They're starting to shed jobs. And it's not necessarily AI itself, but it's the thought of AI. It's the thought that there are these tools now that can replace workers. And there's been many public companies who have already started going down that route. But a lot of tech businesses are also seeing that they overhired over the past 5 years, or quote unquote overhired, and have been shedding those jobs. So it's kind of a mix of that all. And of course, there's just pursuit of, the bottom dollar, trying to maximize their profits. So, hey, we got to get rid of, 10, 20, 30, 50,000, whatever. We've already seen this year shedding the most jobs that we've seen since essentially the Great Recession of 2008, 2009. So, what does the next 10 years look like? I think is just as dystopian as the political landscape here. Because now you're going to see AI creating a lot more art. You're seeing a lot of AI slop right now, but just think that AI slop is probably the worst it will ever be. And the way that this content can get created can be sometimes be done in hours, even minutes. And just think of the amount of content we already try to consume right now. I don't watch much TV myself, but a lot of people, of course, do. And now they're just going to be bombarded with these shorts and even full-length TV series and movies that are going to be based solely on AI. And AI is getting that good. Like, you ask, especially some people who consume this kind of media, they're not going to be able to tell the difference. So now AI is going to be killing the creative side of the economy. A lot of that is going to be purely driven by AI. Add to that, the more technical side, you're going to see a lot more jobs being absorbed by AI. And while sure, there'll be some AI prompter jobs and things of that nature, many of the people coming into the economy, including my son and my daughter, they're going to have a real difficult time trying to find jobs, period. No matter what the landscape, but both of them have kind of like a little bit of a tech mind focused here. Their opportunities are going to be dwindling now, let alone what the next 10 years looks like. Who knows what the hell they're going to do for jobs. So what does that leave, the average person? The basically the jobs that just simply can't be automated. It is going to look very much like, the 1800s, before labor unions got, 9-to-5 jobs and things like that. This thought of UBI, which I think we absolutely should be pursuing, will never happen. Our political landscape here will never enable sensible things like that, let alone, of course, healthcare and things of that nature. So basically, AI creates the art, AI takes a good chunk of the jobs, and what's left for us humans are scrapping for the few jobs that are still out there. Dystopian indeed.